This video is going to be a review. I haven't done a review for a while, but I do honestly have maybe 2 or 3 products in the works, and I like to take a lot of time to use them. I don't like to just use something for like a little while and then not be able to tell you, holy crap, like after I stopped using it for the video, maybe I'll pick it up again and then something completely different happens. So I really take my time with these reviews, and I really take my time with kind of honing these little arrangements that I have with people who contact me and they're like, hey, can you share this with your viewers? Do you want to test this out and do a video for us? And most of the time, all the people that I work with, they will allow me to say whatever I want to say about things, and that's really important to me. So without further ado, I want to describe to you this kit that I got in the mail for free. This company was so nice. I've worked with a lot of different companies who are very professional, but this one was super nice, super professional, and they were just super quick. This is my only experience that I've had with them, but it has been A+ positive with all of the back and forth that I've had with them. And my actual experience with the product, I feel, is really, really good overall. So first off, I'm going to show you the package that I first got that arrived to me. I got, I think, the basic kit. So this is the package that Teeth Whitening Global sent me. First thing in here is a tooth shade guide, which I didn't end up using at all. And then the next thing, everybody I think gets this in their kit. If they buy a kit, it's their little mouth guards. They're very thin plastic. Then you get this solution. This is a 22% peroxide solution for your whitening gel. I think you can buy these separately on their website. You can also buy little lights that help this along. I didn't happen to get one in my kit because mine's the basic one. This is a nice little case that you can put your guards in so it's not gross. And then you get the all-important instructions that will tell you everything. There we go. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to boil some water, and then I'm going to dip this in for 3 to 5 seconds until it gets a little bit flimsy, and that's when you're supposed to put it in your mouth. It gets really hot, so you have to be careful. I left it a little too long. When it curls like that, it's almost a little bit difficult, but you have to shove this really into your mouth and suck in. If you suck in and push really, really close to your teeth, that's going to be the best fit for your little guard. So then after I've done both of them, I just cut off the extras. Sometimes you can cut off the side extra as well. And then this teeth whitening gel goes right on the very edge of your grooves. It doesn't go in the full tooth impression, I guess. It goes on the very edge. And then I put this in the fridge for better keeping. It lasts longer in the fridge. This is just showing you how to put them in. I guess you can figure that out, but I wanted to show you anyway. Something I should tell you is you have to do this with clean teeth. You have to brush and floss your teeth before and after you do this. Okay, so for my experience, the first 2 or 3 days, I didn't really have that great of an experience with this. I found that the mouth guards that they gave me, I had to replace them because I didn't feel like they were fitting my mouth really well. They were a tiny bit smaller. So I remember back in the day I was watching Candy Johnson's video and on her teeth whitening thing at home, and she had went to Walmart and she got like the Wilson mouth guards that were like 97 cents each. So I got 2 of those and I remolded my teeth. So that was step 1. This worked for me this way. You could use what they give you in the kit, but I kind of messed my first ones up and they didn't really fit that well and they weren't that tight. The second ones that I got really, really worked and I could use them a lot better. So that was my first kind of bump in the road. So I changed that up, and then on the 4th day, I had much better results. I had much better results on the 4th day because I actually used this for 1 hour on my teeth. Now I think it says between 30 minutes to 1 hour, but I tried the full hour on my 4th day and I saw immediate results. It was shocking. So the first day I tried for 20 minutes. I was kind of like, it was like tanning or whatever. I didn't want to I didn't know how this was going to be. I didn't know if this was going to be, hurt my mouth, hurt my gums. I didn't really know anything. So for the first time I did it, I tried it for 20 minutes in those original mouth guards. Then my teeth were still yellow, nothing really happened. So like the next day I try again. So I'm sitting there watching TV and I just have this in my mouth, and it's actually really uncomfortable to sit there with both of these in your mouth, because it's a lot of, like, you can cut off, like, I don't know what I'm trying to do here, but this is a lot of stuff, like extra stuff in your mouth to like keep closed. So I really have a hard time swallowing all of the spit that collects. I know that's gross, but if you're going to do this for an hour, you're going to collect a lot of spit in your mouth. So what I found that was helpful for that problem was that I would ball up like a little paper towel and I would put it in between my mouth and I would just kind of like sit it here. This did two things. It allowed this part, I feel like these are dentures, it allowed this part to keep really, really tight against my teeth so that I got the best results. Because if I was just doing like this, for some reason, my mouth just didn't make these sit like very, very tight. So when I put that paper towel in there, they were super tight against my actual teeth. And the paper towel collected all the spit, and so I could sit there with an hour and I wouldn't like choke on my spit, or I wouldn't feel like I needed to take these out and put them in spit and then do that. So that's how I dealt with it for an hour. So the second time I did it, it was about 20 minutes or 30 to 25 minutes or so, a little bit more, and because nothing really happened the first time, like bad wise, like I didn't have any sort of problems with this interfering with my gums and being all weird or leaving white spots on my teeth. Like it was an even bleach. Like I didn't have any weird problems like I've seen with other people's videos, but nothing really happened. So the fourth day I was like, okay, I'm going to do this whole thing, but I'm going to kick this up a notch. So when I put my gel, I saw this in somebody else's video or maybe on a forum or something. I took a synthetic brush, like a little makeup brush that I only use for this, and I wash it after every time. I took a little synthetic brush and then I shot a little bit of gel on top of my brush, and then I painted on literally in all the cracks in all of my teeth, and I did that for all like the things that you can see. And then I put a tiny bit more, just a tiny bit more, just along the very edge of here. That's what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to put it like all up in like the grooves of your mouth guard. You're supposed to put it on the very edge of where your teeth are, because you want to have the gel laying on the very surface. Doesn't matter if your teeth are white from like the underside, right? So you want to have all that gel on the surface. On the surface. So I would add a little bit more gel. I wouldn't overdo it. I would always just use the equivalent of combined one line or whatever. So that's like half a line between this and this, and then whatever I put on the brush, and that worked so much better. So I was comfortable, didn't really hurt after. It was not difficult to, sit through that for an hour, and my results were amazing because I have messed up teeth. Now you won't have to do all these tricks if your teeth are not super messed up, or you don't mind taking your stuff out and being able to spit and then put them back in again. But I think the more you kind of like play with it, and the more you kind of disturb what's going on. So after the fourth day, my teeth started to get kind of sensitive, and so I stopped for 2 days, and then I did it again. Then I stopped for 3 or 4 days, and then I did it again. So I still have, as I said, 3 doses, if you will, and so I'm probably going to use it about once a week at this point. I think the maximum results will be achieved once I do it actually one more time. So this kit that I got came with only 1 syringe. You can actually buy the syringes or whatever pre-filled for 2 or 3 times of doing this, like 2 or 3 trials. So this would be trial 1. One full syringe is like trial 1. After the second syringe, you're probably going to have really, really good results. But for me, I like to have a little bit of regrowth of my enamel, or like letting it just kind of do its thing and not be so sensitive. Now, sensitivity is an actual issue with this. They do sell a kit that comes with some sensitivity stuff, but honestly, like, after doing this and skipping a couple days, it's so much better. I know like everybody wants immediate results, but when it comes to this, like it's gonna be white for quite a while after I get this done. So I could kind of give my teeth enough time to just chillax. So at nighttime, my teeth really did hurt when I was using it consistently day after day. So I would take ibuprofen and then I would go to bed, and then the next day, no pain. So in the end, I feel like 2 or 3 things other than just the gel impacted how white my teeth looked. Now, when I'm a little bit more tan, my teeth look super white. They look much whiter than when I have no makeup on, no tan, just kind of like palish skin like I normally have. My teeth still are, even with using this amount, my teeth are pretty yellow. They're not horribly yellow. They're much better than they were before. All the little areas of my teeth are the same exact shade. It's not like one side, like the most straightest side or whatever, are super white, and just like the weird bumpy parts that are not straight are yellow. Everything is the same shade on top and bottom. It works equally for that, for me. And I found it a severe advantage over using any sort of strips or anything else that I've actually tried. I've tried a few other things from the drugstore. It didn't really work. Now I do want to talk about the solution. I don't know much about this whole thing, but this particular solution is 22%. A little bit of research that I did was there's a range from like 0 to like 44%. So this is right in the middle of what they sell online. I'm not saying if you use this particular one, you're going to have the best results for your teeth. Like if you have really yellow teeth, you might have to use 2 full syringes to do its thing. The strength of this and the amount of time that you leave it on your teeth is what's going to contribute to how quickly your teeth become white. Now, like I said, I want to keep my teeth kind of healthy-ish and I don't want to have pain all day. So this 22% strength was really good for what I needed it to do. The company actually allowed me to do a giveaway, which is very exciting. So I'm super lucky and I was able to be in the position to get something for free that I actually wanted, and I wanted to make my teeth whiter, and I wanted to feel better about that. And just as soon as I started to kind of look around for products to try, this person sent me a really nice email, and I have the opportunity to try this out, and it worked really well for me. So if I can do the same thing for someone else, obviously I'm going to do that, and they were really nice. So I think you will get the same kit that I got. You'll get the basic kit. I think it does not come with that desensitizing or sensitizing thing that kind of helps your teeth after you've done this. So, you know that ahead of time. So I'm not going to do anything crazy in order for you to be eligible to get this. So I'm just going to do a standard, you have to be subscribed to my channel. Doesn't matter if you subscribe literally right now or you subscribed when I first started making videos like 6 years ago. Everybody has equal chance. You have to leave a comment in the comment section. Just for fun, just try to make it not so like, I want to win. Like, leave me something that, is interesting to you, or leave me something interesting to read, really. And then you have to like this video. So those are the 3 things that you have to do, and then I will take care of everything else. I will pick the winner after 7 days, and what happens is I will give your contact information to the company that I work with. It's the White Teeth Global and my contact there, and they will ship that out for you, and you will be able to try the same exact thing that I got. So I hope that whoever wins has really good results as well. And if you guys did want to try this out, I have a link in the description box of where you can get this, what kind of stuff it is, and everything that you will need to know about this if you're interested. So hope that you guys like this video, and I will see you in my next one.